check out popcrunch.com, the web's premier celebrity tabloid.
Hi, I'm Nikki Key, and you're watching The Daily Idea. This weekend is the Super Bowl, where football fans and non-football fans get together to overeat and consume copious amounts of alcohol at parties. For non-football fans, one of the things that they can keep their interest, besides commercials, is to place a few bets. Now, we aren't advocating that you call Anthony the bookie and get the current point spread and back numbers. We want to focus on some of the fun bets that anyone can understand. We could dazzle you with the array of bets you can make on statistical minutia, but for the casual fan, that won't be enjoyable. Sure, you can bet on the over-under on Tom Brady's completions or the amount of yards that Randy Moss will have, but what fun is that? Instead, we have a couple of suggestions that everyone can enjoy. The first bet that is always fun is the coin flip. It isn't that hard to choose. It's either heads or tails. Placing this bet is a good way to set the tone for the day before getting to the more complex choices, like how many times women at the party are going to remark on Tom Brady's looks. My guess is 14. Once the drinks start flowing, Tom just is irresistible. Since the big game is on Fox this year, you can also bet on the number of crappy promotions they run for Fox shows you've never heard of. This is probably my favorite part of the game, where Joe Buck and Troy Aikman have to make some witty banter about a show that you know they've never sat through. I can just hear it now. This week on The Moment of Truth, see if John Miles from Cleveland, Ohio is ever cross-dressed while his wife looks on in the audience. A companion bet for that is how many members of the show will actually be in the stands where Fox cameras just happen to catch them viewing the game. Nothing says genuine football fans and people yawning and wishing they could go back to Hollywood and feed their pet chow and eat sushi. Speaking of annoying promotions, you can always bet on how much they promote Tom Petty's halftime performance. I would set the number at 8 times after kickoff. Of course, you might want to put in an added kicker and bet to see if Jack Buck reminds us that Janet Jackson isn't involved, and you probably won't be seeing Tom Petty's nipple at any point. I wonder whose chest is droopier. Finally, you can always make my personal favorite bet. How many minutes into the second half will the game become unwatchable? The Super Bowl and the phrase close game don't exactly go hand in hand. It is safe to say at some point the game will shift to what commercials the party liked, or how they would let Tom Brady lick guacamole out of there.
Where do I sign up?
Well, whatever the case is, we hope you enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. And that's another Daily Idea.
Pop Crunch is updated daily with everything from who's drinking too much to who's not eating enough. Find out who's out of rehab, who's out of the closet, and who's out on bail today. For the latest celebrity dirt, popcrunch.com. I saw that.
Or how they would